The reason the world appears to be going to hell right now is very simple. Humanity is going through their dark night of the soul. It's a time where collectively and personally, everyone's shadow, their hidden shame, guilt, deepest fears, traumas that have been buried and repressed so far down into our subconscious minds. A lot of things done in the dark are coming to light, taking center stage for all to see and acknowledge as our planet is going through disclosure, an expansion of consciousness, and an ascension process all at once. We're going through a death and rebirth type of transformation, both at the same time, in order to avoid any kind of a cataclysmic event, which is great, obviously. We're literally being forced to sift through all our own shit, personally and collectively, because what is being birthed in its place cannot withstand the heavy, dense, imbalanced memories, thought forms, emotions, and ghosts of the Christmas past have to be dealt with. It's like we thought nobody knew where we buried the bodies at, but the universe knows. Source, the Most High, they know. They know. The human, as we have come to know or been programmed to believe, was only here up to this point to conform and fit into societal structures and boxes built by a select few who elected themselves to be in charge and program the masses with false narratives. These elected officials are now losing their self appointed crowns, and they know it. See, the world we have all come to know, and take it or leave it, was never the truth. Even historical events were recorded in such a way to change the narrative and direct the masses, to instill a hive mind mentality, getting people to fall in line, obey, and basically be enslaved to their systems, building their empires while siphoning our energy, basically clipping our wings, then brainwashing us generation after generation into believing we never had wings to begin with. And it worked. I'm telling you, bravo, because it worked until recently. Everyone again wants to believe that the internet, AI, technology is evil, but it's just like anything else. It's in the way that you use it. The internet actually provided many a chance to expand and branch out of these restricted boxes we were forced to fit into. Now, if you're doom scrolling most of the day, then yes, it's probably the shadow side of technology that you are experiencing. But again, it's always like the devil you feed, right? Which one are you going to feed? So, the world that I speak of is actually the world we've been living in and existing in and looping round and round again is actually the false light matrix of 12. 12 being the operative number there. If you notice, 12 repeats a lot. 12 disciples, 12 cranial nerves, 12 months, 12 astrological signs, 12 hours in a day, 12 hours in a night. You see a pattern. These things were edited and molded by mankind, but the universal divine number is 13. So, how can a quantum human who, in their divine quantum nature, as a multidimensional divine being here in an avatar, how can they exist and remember who they are and move in their own organic and innate rhythms and nature and balance when they are a number 13, but they were forced to cram and fit into a size 12? It's just like anything else, it doesn't work. It messed with our circadian rhythms, it messed with our natural rhythms, and it made us into these zombies, these machines. So it fit the narrative for what we were being used for. which is to build other people's empires, the select few, but not to ever remember that we were a size 13, that we were meant to come here and become the 13, who we organically are, and to spread our wings and fly. So that's about where I'm going to leave this. There's so many more follow up videos to explain, but for now, I will leave you with that today. Many will need to be facing their own shadow, balancing out their yin and yang, becoming whole again. I definitely am here to help, offer support. I've been going through it myself for years. I'm sure many of us have. Awakening within our own selves, the number 13. And I'm all about it. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I know that this is a rough, chaotic, terrifying point in linear time, but we're also about to take a huge quantum leap into the unknown, and it's going to be for the better. In fact, it is for the better. That's another video, but it is for the better. So just believe. Don't believe the illusions you're seeing right now. Those are like insects at the end of the season, the end of summer, when they start to freak out. And so they go crazy. They're everywhere. It's frantic. They're losing their minds. That is basically what this chaos is. But there's always chaos before the new beginning. And that's where I'll leave it today. Take care.